Today we are comparing the speeds of 4 of the biggest and best trading bots on the market, because when trading meme coins you do want to use the fastest and the best bots available, and there's not many of these complete speed tests on the market. I did recently do a speed test of the copy trading features for these different bots where TradeWiz was dominant, so the best copy trading bot hands down turned out to be TradeWiz. But today is just an overall speed test for actual meme coin trading, where we are comparing the 2 biggest web apps, which right now is Axiom as well as Padre, which is my go-to trading platform at the moment. They have been capturing loads of market share in the last few months because of some of their unique features like the alpha tracker, which tracks all the calls made in different alpha groups, paid alpha groups that is, so you get free alpha. But they also have the highest cashback out there of 35%, which is way higher than any other trading bot. So we're featuring Axiom and Padre, as well as 2 of the best and biggest Telegram trading bots, which is TradeWiz, who did win the copy trading speed test I did, as well as Trojan, which is the biggest Telegram trading bot. So let's just dive straight into it. The way we're gonna do it is we're gonna set up limit orders on all of these bots on a specific token, and once that limit order gets hit, we're pretty much gonna compare and see who got in first, but also who got the better entry and better fill, because I did do a few test transactions where, for example, Axiom filled first, but Padre actually got more tokens for the same buy amount, probably because of a different fee structure, etc. Okay, so let's do, for example, this rage bait token right here. So let's go on Axiom. Let's create a limit order of 0.1 Solana with 0.002 Sol in gas and tips and 20% slippage, and we're gonna set this at 350k market cap. So let's create buy order. Let's head over to Padre and do the same thing. Rage bait, click on buy dip. Let's go on 35.1, same amount of gas and fees, create buy order. There we go. Then we do the same thing right here. Limit price 350k market cap, 20% slippage, buy amount 0.1 Solana, and create order. There it is. And lastly, we do the same thing right here on Trojan. 350k in market cap, 20% slippage, and 0.1 Solana in buy amount. So create order, and all the orders are now placed, and we'll see if this gets hit in the next few minutes. So let's also put a limit order on this cat with Musk token, just to see if both of them hits, or at least one of them hopefully will hit. We're gonna put this one at 13.3 mil in market cap, with the same buy amount and slippage, etc. So right now I did also actually add the TradeWiz extension right here, because they do have an extension that overlays on to these web apps. So I can actually create limit orders on both TradeWiz and Axiom right here. So I can click buy 0.1 Sol here on Axiom, and then I'll do the same thing on TradeWiz right here. And as you can see, that shows up right here on the Telegram bot as well. Now let's quickly do that right here on Padre as well. There we go. And lastly over on Trojan. And there we are. And I can also now see that rage bait actually did dip down to my trigger price, but we can see that only 2 of the bots actually got filled, because the price did bounce a tiny bit after these 2 fills went through, and therefore the 2 slowest bots didn't actually go through. And that's why you obviously want a quicker bot in case of these circumstances, because if it now keeps bouncing and starts to pump, the 2 slowest bots will not get their orders filled. And the quickest bot was the 3QD wallet, which, as you can see right here, is our TradeWiz wallet. And the second bot that got filled was 5FP, which is the Padre wallet. So Padre and TradeWiz was the 2 quickest ones. It says that TradeWiz actually got filled the fastest, but still Padre did actually get a few extra tokens, even though the buy amounts were both 0.1 Solana, fees were set up the same, and yet Padre actually got a few more tokens. So in this case, TradeWiz was the fastest, but you actually get more value out of using Padre. But basically, if you prefer a web app, in this case, Padre won over Axiom and TradeWiz won over Trojan, because you can see that there was another sell order, and then these last few bots got filled. So the third one was 8M9. And that is Axiom, and then Trojan, which is CVC, that came in last place. So Musk started pumping all of a sudden, so none of our orders actually got filled, unfortunately, but they did thankfully on rage bait, and you could kind of get an idea of which bot worked the fastest. Now, even though Trojan was the slowest one by far out of these 4 trading bots, they did actually get the most tokens filled, so they actually got some pretty good value. But unfortunately, it wouldn't really matter if the token would have bounced after these buys. At the end of the day, you do want the fastest bot just to make sure your order actually gets filled. But for example, out of Padre and TradeWiz, which basically were the same pace, then you could probably choose whichever bot you got the most tokens out of. So when it comes to the buy order, Padre as the best web app wins and TradeWiz as the best Telegram option. But at the end of the day, they are all pretty good and quick bots. As you know, that is why they're all so popular. So at the end of the day, it is up to your personal preference. What features do you prefer? If you prefer a web app, I would recommend you to check out Padre. They have some sick features. I will leave links to all of these trading bots down below so you can sign up and get less fees when using my link. That way you do also get 35% cashback on Padre instead of the original 10, which is way more than any other trading bot offers. For example, if you're trading for 500 SOL in volume, that will get you $350 back versus only like $100 in cashback on Axiom, or $0 on most of these trading bots because most of them don't actually do any cashback. TradeWiz as well came out greatly in both the copy trading speed test and this speed test I did right now. So that is by far, in my opinion, the best Telegram trading bot option. But as I showed you, they do also have this extension, which is also really quick. Unfortunately, Trojan didn't come too great out in either this speed test or the copy trading speed test that I did. So personally, I don't really use Trojan. I do think there are better options out there. But anyway, that was a bit of an experiment when it comes to a speed test of the most popular trading bots. If you want to check any of them out, make sure you use the links down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see next on this channel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.